Hello, beautiful Scorpios. How are you doing? Hope you are doing fine. You're healthy, happy, and are blessed. So, today, welcome to your weekly reading for the third week of March. Without wasting any second, we'll get straight into it. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you never miss an update on the weekly readings, weekly guidance for you, and also look at other amazing pick a card readings for your love life, right? And other career situations as well. So let's get into it. For Scorpio, angel spirits, guides, what do we have for Scorpio for the third week of March? There's so many cards. Can I have just one or maybe two? Oh, there's two. Okay, thank you. They decided on two. We have strength at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you've been really working on bringing that strength. We have the Lovers reverse. All right, it's a lovely card, and we have the Moon. So for some of you, right away, I'm seeing that there are some hidden feelings here, Scorpio. You have the Pisces energy, Gemini energy. You could be dealing with one of those, or you could have them in your chart somewhere prominent. But let's see. I feel like with the Lovers in reverse, you've been avoiding to make a certain choice, a certain decision. We have envy. Yeah, there definitely certain. I don't know how to put it. There's definitely certain negative emotions that are overpowering your positive feelings. We have door to personal healing and happiness, and I feel like this is the time to really sort of bring in that balanced energy. Yeah, I feel like you're negative. There's something that's holding you back to help you reach towards this healing and happiness, right? And it's door to personal healing and happiness. So for some of you, this could be about a relationship. This could be about like a family relationship, family issues, or some romantic relationship, something like that here. But what I'm seeing is that there's definitely some major decision that you have to make here, which you are avoiding, because again, with the Moon, I feel like you are not trusting yourself. You have a lot of fears and inhibitions when it comes to this situation, Scorpio. um, you could probably be having feelings for someone, but you're not willing to express them because you feel like they'll reject you or they'll not accept your offer. For others, I'm seeing there's an important decision here, important choice regarding your passion, something that you really want to do here. But again, you feel like you lack in a certain way. I'm seeing there's a lack mentality here, definitely. There's a lack mentality. There is patience. Yes, I feel like you've been too patient, have you? Empathy. Yeah, for some of you, I'm seeing I accept that everything happens in divine order. So I feel like for some of you, you're really taking this as an excuse and being like, you know what, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna really wait for it, or something like that. And we have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, and I feel like that's what you're not doing. I feel like you need to really, really understand how things work, especially when it comes to a relationship here. We have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Wow. So this is, again, this could be your twin flame connection or your soulmate connection, but you guys are in separation, some kind of separation I'm seeing here. With the Lovers reverse, we have the blame reverse. So with that, I feel that maybe you were sort of blaming yourself for it, or there are just like instances or some snippets of time where you're like, oh, I should have done something, but then on the other hand, you're like, no, let's just wait. So there's just really imbalanced energy that I'm seeing here. Now, this could be regarding love or career or life in general for you guys, Scorpio. But I feel like your shadow self is really dominating you right now. Now, shadow self is equally important, as I always say, but then it should not overpower your lighter side, right? Your light side. It should not overpower that. There has to be that right kind of balance. And I feel like that's going to bring you this healing and happiness. And this is definitely refers to your personal life here. So for most of you, I'm not seeing that this is a career related situation. You could be feeling like, oh yeah, there's definitely some separation here if this is about your person or even your career. I feel like you're really even wanting to give up on something here with the Lovers reverse. You're not able to feel that connect with it anymore, or even if it is there, you're trying to ignore it. It's time to take action. See, as I said, that I feel like you're really with the patience card here. I said that everything happens in divine order. You're taking this as an excuse. Now, divine energy or the universe does not work until unless you do, right? So there has to be again that right balance. Universe creates only, universe co-creates with you. Whatever you are doing, it's gonna help you facilitate that, right? It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, there's definitely time to set in some new intentions, manifestations, affirmations, feel good and positive about this situation. Even if there's a sense of separation or something like that, but I feel like it's time to take actions mentally or physically. A win-win outcome is forecast is the card here, but there are so many, so I'm going to take another one. But yes, Scorpio, I feel like you've been just like denying certain things. You've been running away from certain things. You could be running away from some really strong connection here. You're very close to achieving your goal. I feel like this is again the time where it's like, right when you're so close to achieving your goals, that's the most difficult time to wait and pay, and I feel like, yes, some of you are really willing to give up on this, especially when you're so close to this. So I feel like that's not the right time to give up, a time to give rather than take. So take how this message resonates, because to me this is like, it's important. And again, with we had empathy at the bottom of the deck, which was like, you look at both the sides of the situations, both the sides of the coins. So I feel like, even if you feel like even if this is like a relationship situation where you feel like your person is not giving in as much as you would want them to, or something like that, I feel that, try and give more as much as you can. The Lovers, to me, again, it's also about growth, right? So the fact that it's in reverse, it's like it's really giving me that fact of this sense of stagnation. So for some of you, your relationship could have been really going through that phase of stagnation. Things are not moving forward. Maybe everyone's too busy in their work, both the partners, both you and your person, and there's loneliness, and there's time to take some action here, definitely. Um, let's see what we have. We have the Lovers upright at the bottom of the deck. So this is again about taking action, making a choice, really deciding whether you want to move forward with this or stay in this stagnant energy. Like, this is again, I'm seeing some action and decision needs to be taken here, but this is more I'm seeing about a personal relationship. To me, this is more about that. And for some of you, it's not even surfaced up yet with the moon. It's still hidden. It's still somewhere buried under deep inside your consciousness, your subconscious. So I feel like you need to sort of work on your shadow self. You need to pay attention. I feel like your shadow self is really trying to come up at some point or the other in the recent past, and you've been trying to ignore it and suppress it. Um, Maybe because you don't have enough support or enough guidance around it. So you can really look up. There are so many people out there on YouTube and on Google and others, especially on YouTube, who really, really provide amazing information about shadow work. I'm pretty new to that myself, so I'm still learning. But really, just like whatever it is today, you're not away from people, right? Even if you cannot sort of take that guidance or information from people close to you, you can seek out help from the internet, right? There are so many people out there ready to help you. But this is definitely about healing your inner childhood wounds as well. Some of you definitely have childhood wounds, family issues, relationship issues. Maybe you've been really, really, maybe some of you don't even believe in love anymore, or you just feel like there is no such thing called love. Uh, I saw the Six of Cups. This could be about reconciliation, which could be about, again, um, mending things in your current relationship or your ex coming back into your life. Or it could just be about really, really mending the relationship of yourself, because the lovers is also about you and your higher self. The lovers, the two lovers in the card really represents it also represents you and your devotion to that ultimate divine energy. So I just feel like there is something that's out of balance here. Now, this could be your shadow and your light side, you and your higher self, your person in a relationship or family or something. It's something to do with you and some other thing. Now, you really need to look within as to what it is and how you will work towards it. But there's definitely time to put in some actions, especially when you're so close to achieving your goal here. So whatever it is that you've been manifesting, or whatever it is that you've been sort of wanting for long, it's coming, and it's your loneliness is going to be sort of you get rid of that. And even though we have the loneliness card, to me, the illustration here, because it says, I know that I'm never alone. So this doesn't mean that you're alone. And as I mentioned, that even if you do not have the support around you, you can, there's everyone. There's this here, to me, really represents like a community, a sense of community. And you can find your tribe, your soul tribe, anywhere and everywhere around the globe, especially through the internet these days. So this is really about putting in that effort to really making new friends. Maybe you're an introvert or something like that, right? Again, Scorpios are very mysterious and low-key reserved energies, reserved signs. So maybe you're not very ready to open up with someone around you. Maybe you can really go to reach out to a community that can really help you, or you can be a part of, that can really help you bring in this healing here. We have the star, which represents the Aquarius energy. We also have the Gemini energy with the lovers. So I feel like Gemini and Aquarius, these two signs could be really prominent. These could be, again, the signs you're dealing with, or yeah, you could be dealing with these signs. Again, star is like bringing that hope and inspiration in your life. It's time to really release all those negative energies. We have the King of Cups reverse. This is about, again, not having a healthy balance. Give me a second. I'll just arrange the cards here. Yeah. So King of Cups reversed here to me is about not having that healthy balance of emotions. There are definitely certain things that need to come up to the surface. You really need to learn how to accept your emotions. We have the Devil here. And as I said, you feel like you're chained to something. You're feeling attached to something. There's still something. Even if you want to move forward towards this door to personal healing and happiness, you want to move towards light, towards that happiness. There's still certain things from your in your shadow self, which is like pulling you back because they want you to deal with it. With the Devil here, there is something. There are still some attachments and negative toxic connections that you need to let go of with the Devil here. We also have the Hierophant in reverse. This is again about lacking that perspective, lacking that kind of guidance. I feel like there's really it's also about, again, drifting away from your spiritual path with the Hierophant. This is like, again, I feel like you feel lost here, Scorpio. You feel lost. The shadow self is overpowering and you don't know what to do. And it's a really good time to seek guidance, seek professional help. If you feel, or like, someone like a tarot reader, do personal sessions with someone. But here I'm seeing that there are definitely certain issues which you're not paying attention to. Maybe some of you are living in denial or something like that. But there's definitely something that you need to deal with here, is what I'm seeing majorly for you, Scorpios. Okay, let's see what we have. One more row. What do we have for Scorpio? What else do we have? Okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is about again focusing on your day-to-day routines, your daily routines, your lifestyle, your habits, your behavioral patterns. You know how I'm also saying like it's a great thing if you can really journal your daily habits, what you're doing on a daily basis. If there are certain things that you want to do on a daily basis, just like keep a track and record of your daily chores. This is also about making certain shifts in your daily routines here to make it more comfortable and more adaptable. We have Seven of Wands in reverse. This is about like you feel like I'm done fighting. I cannot fight anymore. I'm I'm stressed and I'm miserable and I'm just tired of fighting from this situation. And that's why I guess we have like the lovers in reverse where you feel like, this maybe this is not meant for me. Now, for some of you, this could be really about a career as well. But majorly, I'm seeing this about relationships, and I feel like there's you really want to invest yourself into this, okay? You really want to make things right. But again, I feel like with the Seven of Wands, there are times when you just really want to give up, but I feel like you shouldn't give up, not at least till the third week of March, or let's say by the end of March. There still needs to be some introspection done. Maybe there are certain issues from your side as well. There are certain problems, when it comes to your person from your side as well. So I'm also seeing there's this huge need of having a really open conversation and communication, because to me the lovers represents Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is Gemini is the communicator in the zodiac, right? And the fact that they came that the card came out as the overall energy, and then we have Pisces, and Pisces energy is the 12th house energy, release energy, letting go of things. But they're also very dreamy, romantic, but they're also very mysterious. They keep things to themselves. They're very emotional, they're very intense. So I feel like you guys are also could be like really really different personalities that you're dealing with. We have eight of wands, and now that I'm speaking of it, eight of wands is nothing but communication and making the effort. So I feel like there's just this huge need for you to really communicate. Uh, because we have five of swords, okay, at the bottom. This is like there's lack of trust, there's lack of trust and understanding here in this connection. This could be a fairly new connection because we have or maybe this is just like the beginning of or like this is still like in the potential phase where you're trying to understand each other and all of that, and you're sort of wanting to move ahead to bring in this new life for the door to personal healing and happiness. But there's still you feel like there's maybe you feel like things are not going to work or something like that. But I feel like you need to pay more attention here, and attention here needs to really be like really look within with the Hermit at what are the issues that you are facing in this situation, right? And then be open and communicate your issues, communicate your problems. Why do you think certain things are not working for you? Or what do you think the other person needs to think about or be more considerate about, right? So I feel like there needs to be a really, really clear communication here, Scorpios. Um, Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with the moon. I'm seeing because again, moon is ruled by the Cancer is ruled by the moon. We have Three of Pentacles. There could be some third party situation here as well, and that's the reason you feel like maybe you feel like your partner is cheating on you, which is not necessarily true. It's just in your head because moon represents illusions, right? And it's like maybe you are not able to communicate those negative connotations, those negative questions and thoughts in your head because you're in that hermit mode. You're just like keeping those thoughts to yourself and you're not expressing it to the other person, and that's leading up to all this misunderstanding here. Yes, but for most of you, I'm not seeing a third party situation, so don't worry about that. We have Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yes, there's something that you need to let go of to really bring in this new opportunity, this new energy, and you're very close to achieving your goals. So I'm definitely seeing a potential relationship, or maybe this could really be about you wanting to take your relationship to a next level. But the fact that it's delayed is because of this misunderstanding here. We have Page of Cups again, someone not a very trustworthy relationship, again someone who's not confident with their emotions, someone who's imagining stuff in their head. It's just like this page here, he's like imagining that there is a fish in the cup. It doesn't have to be necessarily, right, that there is a fish in the cup, because there is no other fish in any of the cups throughout the deck. So it's just like in being really oh, your emotions are really overpowering yourself right now with the moon. There's suddenly a great deal of emotions which are probably negative in this situation. And again, Page of Cups is that energy with the devil and the hermit here being the joiner here. It's just like you have so many negative thoughts which are just in your head. You're imagining stuff and you're not even expressing about it, and you're not even communicating it or discussing it with your person here. And that's leading to all this misunderstanding here. We have Queen of Cups reverse. Now this to me is again someone who's not owning up their emotions, how they feel, really being hidden and mysterious kind of energy, not being able to give as much as you should, right? It's like you're 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 so affected by these negative emotions that you're not even understanding the need for you to give that respect and importance to the other person in your life, and even look at things differently, and look at the other side of the situation. I feel like you're too submerged in those negative feelings and emotions that you're not even able to understand what's right and wrong and make a difference out of it. Queen of Cups here definitely is again about also really being lost in your past. So maybe you're just like, oh, things were so good in the past and all of that. You were faithful to me and all anything. This could be about. This is just an example. Take how this resonates with your situation. You could probably be just single, but there you could be dealing with some people who are making you feel like that, right? Which you were considering to sort of establish a new relationship with. This could be anything, but this is just like the overall energy here. What I'm seeing for you, Scorpio, is that there are definitely, you need to work on your shadow self. You need to let go of those. You need to release all that negative energy that is there within you, and that's really going to help you here. Let's quickly go through some other. Yes, we have Eight of Wands reversed. There is definitely no communication right now. As I said, that there could be some sense of separation here. We have Knight of Cups. Someone's not being open about their emotions. Definitely. Whoa. Someone's not being open about their emotions, how they feel. There's lack of communication and expression, as I said. Whoa, we have the moon again. So yes, they're definite. This is just clarifying here that whatever it is that's going on in your head, they're just illusions. You're just imagining stuff, especially when it comes to the negative thoughts that you have about a connection, about a situation, a relationship, a person, anything that this is. You need to overcome those fears here. It's just like every day the moon changes, right? And these animals here, the dog, I don't know if they're a dog or a wolf or something, but they're just so mesmerized by the fact that the moon is different every day, and the moon is just sort of laughing at them, that how foolish and stupid is that they do not understand that it's the same moon, right? It's just the illusion because of the light that hits the moon, that we see all those different phases. So it's just like sort of life being really I don't know, notorious with you, and you're just like, your mind, especially with the devil, I'm seeing like your mind is really playing hard on you. You're imagining stuff, and it's just enjoying, your ego is just enjoying that you are in this mess that's going on in your head right now. Scorpio. Again, very strong Pisces and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy very strongly coming out. Could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, but majorly you are unseen, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have a Knight of Pentacles. This is about you have everything. is about feeling abundant, feeling satisfied, content. There's fulfillment in your life, there's happiness. And it's like you have everything to be grateful for, but there's still some. It's just like when you don't have anything to chase, when you have no dreams to chase, when you have everything, you worry about losing that, right? So maybe you're in an amazing relationship, but there's a constant sense of insecurity of losing that person. That's what I'm seeing. I feel like you're wonderfully blessed here, Scorpio. Um, but and you have so much to be grateful for, but again, we always tend to look at the negative side of situations first. So let's see, what else do we have. Yeah, we have the sun in reverse, but it came out in my hand upright. So I feel like there's nothing to worry about with the sun here. There's nothing to worry about literally here, Scorpio. It's just all in there in your head. But you definitely need to work on your shadow self here. Again, Scorpio is ruled by the death card. This could, again, it's a very intense energy, and I cannot say that I understand it or something like that. But it's understandable for you to know that you know you're a lord of your signs and all of that, Saturn. And this is just like it's all in your head, and until unless you release all those fears, questions, and inhibitions, and until unless you communicate those fears to your person, the concerned person here, this situation is not going to change here, Scorpio. So I feel like overall energy, it's just good. It's so good. It's all in your head, Scorpio. That's what I'm going to title this video. It's all in your head. So thank you for being here, right? And I'll see you later.